this? Mike Discord. Greetings. Hello, everyone, to our final Mappool showcase. This is our grand finals. This will decide who wins the tournament, who doesn't, and who goes home. I'm here with Aru, Spike, and Will's ass. Oh my god. Say hello, you guys.
Hello.
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 Yeah, we're here. This is gonna be a more standard pool showcase. We don't have a video for you guys, so this will be a lot longer. Maybe some quite awkward moments, but it'll be totally fine. I mean, might as well start right now, right? Yep.
Sure.
Yep, might as well start right now, so... Into our Nomad 1.
Coming in hot.
Yep, coming in hot, indeed.
Alright, our final Nomad 1. This is basically like a consistency test. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's a Nomad 1. There is, I do have to warn you, for the last 3 that are here, let's find out if you're actually watching this. There is a slow slider in the middle of the map, which basically everyone, like, fell for. I'm not even kidding, like, Caveman and I were both complaining it earlier in the chat.
For sure. Also, if you're a blue box enjoyer, I'm pretty sure this is one of the blue box openings, if I'm not correct.
I have not seen Blue Box.
But it is indeed peak, so whoever watched blue box will have fun watching this map be played out. Yeah, your standard consistency map, really. Not much to say about it being 5.8 stars. There's some tapping, maybe like a couple streams in there here and there. But yeah, that slow slider is definitely gonna trip out those who are quote unquote sight reading the pool, if you are, which is gonna be weird.
Who's gonna be sight reading a grand finals pool? Come on.
Low-key aura if you win by sight reading, not gonna lie. But I think you should always
You're
practice a pool.
instantly losing the reading. You just are.
Indeed. Damn, yeah. I mean, this map doesn't really let up too much. You're just always in the map no matter what. Even after a slow section, there isn't really a break. So you just gotta be on your toes for this one. Yeah, those are a couple of streams you see there. And then here comes a slow slider. Oh!
Whoa. Hit the slow slider.
Almost got caught up on that, but yeah. Make sure you don't get caught up on that one.
Please don't sight read this.
Usually Nomad 1s are pretty sight readable, but that slow slider is definitely gonna...
That's gonna be a check for who's sight reading.
Or maybe it might just be nerves, and they might just forget about that part of the map.
Probably. But who knows?
This has been gone by pretty fast. Felt like just a week ago we're in round of 64. Here's some aim part.
Oh, fun pattern.
Yeah. Honestly, are you guys surprised to see who is in the top 3 as of right now?
Number 1 and 2 seed, not surprising.
Yeah.
But number 60, that's gonna pretty an upset. A
Yeah,
shocker.
that's true.
But actually, it's pretty nice to see refreshing the tournament instead of saying 1d3. Honestly.
I mean, that really isn't out of the blue. High seeds are gonna place high.
True.
No one's doubting that. Besides, people mess up. That's just life, you know.
But the seed 6, yeah, sweeping the seeds 3 is kind of shocking in a finals pool.
Some people are good at certain star ranges than others.
True. Oh my.
And there's the mess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
And
Cape
this
Ed. Yeah,
card.
Mercedes. But yeah, Matt's pretty consistency check. I would honestly pick it if like it's still a map left, but you know, just keep it as is. On to the Nomad 2. I don't think this one is gonna be as tapping heavy as our previous ones, but this will be a flow aim check, I believe. It's only 174 BPM, pretty short map, 1 minute and 43 seconds. But it is quite flowing, so just peep out for that. Tapping, not too much. But as the map continues, I think the flowing just gets harder and harder, so try to get into the map as quickly as possible, since you don't really have much time to.
Yeah, it's quite a short one.
Yeah. But as usual, unlucky with Morpheus map. It's always a tapping maps in somewhere. Somewhere, like, it's gonna be speed or it's gonna be Shuri Zudos. But there is also some 1/3 sections here, so you gotta keep in mind to not drop your act there. Or drop your combo.
The nerves.
Yeah.
Quite a bit stamina heavy, I'd say.
Yeah,
At some point.
It's 174 BPMs.
Like there, yeah.
Yeah, so just gotta watch out for that. But honestly, I think the most difficult part is the flow in this map. Oh, it's for the
Yeah,
XLD
sure.
cells.
Yeah, spacing is pretty okay, but because it's varying so much, yeah.
And there's some thirds.
But yeah, this map's definitely gonna be a coin toss for the last 3 players, in my opinion. Just whoever just finds a maybe just a miss in between the streams and chain misses. But yeah, it's gonna be a silly map. On to another sillier map. We have a number 3. This is a long drain time. 40 minutes and 52
Yeah.
seconds.
That's the second longest map behind the Hard Rock 2.
God damn. Honestly, an enjoyable map. I think it's pretty fun to play. There is some challenging patterns. It's definitely difficult to sight read. But
Mhm.
overall, very fun map though.
Yeah, I would say after the kind of guitar solo section, that's where the map kind of gets a little crazy.
Yeah. It does have a slower start, but it picks up quite a bit near the end.
Hmm.
Has this map been pulled a bit in the in tournaments? I've never seen this.
I don't know.
No idea.
I feel like I always see like the 4-star diff of this one.
Hmm.
At least back when I played a little more often. I don't know if it's been used recently, but yeah. There's also multiple sets of this, I'm pretty sure, that are also somewhat popular.
I see.
That could also be it.
But yeah, as you can see, this map is starting to pick up more here with the alt patterns. Some doubles here and there, and then some funky sliders you gotta aim. Make sure you don't slider break on these. Could be detrimental to your combo.
Mhm.
Also, this is Savyon from our 5WC Canada team. Did this replay for us. Thank you so much. And yeah, K-Man did the No 1 earlier as well. So we did some 5WC cameos from certain players.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, don't you guys have like an American spy in there? Weren't one of your players like singing the American national anthem instead of the Canadian one?
I've never heard of that, but
What
that's news
the-
to
That's
me.
literally a clip. I can send it to you right now.
That's news to me.
Oxia was singing Star Spangled Banner instead of O Canada.
Oh damn.
What the?
I'll send it right now.
But yeah, as you can see, the majority of these patterns are starting to pick up here. I'm sure there is a demon pattern like coming up soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I think halfway through like the guitar solo.
Yeah, right
It
there.
should be coming up. Oh, that part. I forgot about that part.
That pattern is just very hard, man. Goddamn. Gotta get some aim control and some
Yeah.
finger control.
Hmm. But yeah, this map definitely is like the aim control test
pretty
of this
snappy.
pool.
Especially being such a long drain time, it's gonna be very stamina intensive on just your aim control.
Hmm.
So just to see how long you can hold out is pretty much the question. I'm honestly not thinking we'll see FCs on these maps. I think someone will slider break or find a miss somewhere. It's just the intensity. Oh my, there you go.
That's the pattern.
God damn.
The Chino Pasana. Whoa. This map is not joking.
Yeah, especially the ending. I will say that kind of stream circular triangle pattern thing is easier, I think, to hit than it may look like replay wise. Because you can kind of cheese it a little bit if you don't want to actually aim it.
The more you know, Will's West giving you tips for those 3 players.
The more you
The
know.
more you know.
No guarantees. No guarantees, though.
Yeah, that
Don't
is.
want to be responsible for winning or losing picks because you don't aim that.
Goddamn, but that is our no 1-3 on 20 to 1-4. Of course, you can't go wrong with a Psyche map, like they say.
Banger.
I hate tech.
Oh.
No.
You hate tech? I low-key enjoy tech. Tech is pretty fun.
True.
5 WC tryouts, I bottom scored the tech twice.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's how much I hate it.
But honestly, this is less slider tech, more tapping, maybe some aim control as well.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry too much about that slider tech. But
Yeah, we'll get to that a little later on in the pool.
true. But you can never go wrong with Psyche. Psyche's always a joy to play on No 1-4s. It's just always fun to. It's just, damn, never a bad map. That's all I gotta say.
Very true.
This map is 2 minutes and 59 seconds. AR 9.4, so a little quicker AR for No 1-4s, but not too fast as it's only 162 BPM. Oh my god, this guy's act's not too good, huh? 96% at the halfway point.
Nope. Yes, that's the cut streams though.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know how people hit those. They're so RNG.
Low key, I think the way to hit cut streams is you just don't think about it. You just look at it. You're like, yep, thumbs up.
True. Yeah, this is a bit of a free combo section.
Yeah. It would suck if you just find a shit miss here.
Oh my goodness,
Hopefully
yeah.
you didn't break before that.
But yeah, I think the main focus on this map is definitely watch out for the cut streams and the overlapping sliders. Shouldn't be too hard though. I think most of these patterns are quite repetitive, so once you learn it, you can pretty much breeze through the map. Try not miss aim here.
Oof.
Here comes the short sliders. Those are some silly sliders to hit.
Yeah. A little bit of cursor dance throughout them. No biggie.
Yeah, definitely watch out for those cut streams. Right there. That's difficult.
Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun to watch. I don't know how well these players will fare on this map. It might just be an FC battle, or who knows? It might just be like who misses the least. I don't know. I don't know how these players will scale in this pool. Looking forward to it, really.
Only one way to find out.
Yes.
Well, on to our No Mod 5, our tapping map being Glorious Crown,
Classic.
a classic map.
225 BPM.
Yeah, this is more of your stamina type of map, being the lower BPM, but it's always intensive as you just start off immediately. No break. Yeah, your act at the start won't be too good. You're trying to get into the map, but hopefully it picks up later on. This map is just tapping focused. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of 5 notes and 9 notes, so yeah, pretty intense.
It just kind of goes.
Gotta get those fingers moving. Maybe shoot some caffeine in your veins. Maybe take some Adderall. I don't know.
Oh no.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Whatever, get your fingers going. I mean, I don't know. Maybe pop 2 monsters, a Red Bull, even. But yeah, you gotta watch out for these buzz sliders as well. I see a lot of people side break on these, just holding a little too short or maybe too long. Just keep a watch out for that.
Tiny 1/3 powers.
Yeah.
Well, at this defense, it's not really hard.
True. Yeah, Glory's Crown is like
Kind of.
Maybe. For some people, it's hard.
Yeah, just like classic map from Glorious Crown. Just being a speed map.
Not too aim focused.
True. And it's quite not really a very long map, only being not even 2 minutes. So every break will matter for the players. Maybe a potential pick for one of them. Who knows? Maybe a potential ban. I think in 6-digit territory we see tapping maps getting banned a lot.
Yeah.
What about the reading? Because speaking of reading, here's the Nomad 6.
Oh my god, that was like, oh my, that was a good transition.
Yeah.
That was bars.
He needs
Bars.
time.
Let's start on
I'm
1-6.
smooth with that, you know?
Yep. This is a reading map per se, Error 7. This is a longer map, being 3 minutes and 45 seconds. God damn. So your reading stamina will be tested here. But this map was also suggested by Sumyeon. So shout out Sumyeon.
Because that previous one, whoever was cooking the pool was burning.
That pool,
Yeah.
yeah, Featherfall did give
Came out
us...
of the oven, cooked it too long.
Yeah, Featherfall gave us a heads up that the previous 1-6 was a 6.9-star pool, so it could have been a little bit
Sounds
too
about
difficult.
right. I tried to get the replay for that, and after like 3 attempts, had like 50k halfway through the map. I was like, yeah, this isn't happening.
God damn.
It was a little
Pretty much
hard.
the same story for me, and I'm a gimmick main.
Sometimes, you know, gimmick maps is pretty hard to tell the difficulty, especially the SRs being quite a lie at most cases. But this is gonna be your No 6 for this grand finals pool. Very long, very strenuous, so many reading patterns, overlaps, sliders, AR7. Makes my brain hurt.
Too many circles on the screen.
NTs. I would be surprised if I see this map played low key. I don't know if these three would. I know Creep might have a pick for it, but I think Kidori or Falvo would ban it out. But who knows? You know, with every new pool, there could be new picks or new strategies that each player has up their sleeve.
Especially the
Yeah, I
grand
think
finals
this map is. I think it's pretty doable for low AR player. Not well. There's a lot of tricky pattern, but I still think it's pretty readable. But on the other side, the circle size is pretty low, so there's of course a precision aspect and some aim. So yeah, it covers pretty much many aspects, I think.
Yeah, I agree too. Yeah, this map is a very long. So, if you're not having fun on this map while playing the match, ooh, you still got lots of time to go with. It's gonna be very, very hard to
Just
mental.
when you think it's over,
Yeah.
there's more.
Yeah. Someone just making it look easy with this accuracy. God damn.
Those rhythms are gross.
I just realized it's away from map. Goddamn. Can't believe this is 4.6 stars though. It's such a lie. Reading maps are Teledemon, that's for sure. Especially it being OD7. Oh my god. These patterns are crazy. I'm totally lost trying to look and follow this cursor.
know.
I don't know where it's going. Like, there's a circle there? Yeah, that's your 116, and that's your overall no mod pool. There's some very long maps and some very short maps, so you can have fun with that one. But moving on to our hidden one. Is this our hidden one? I think this is. It is. Oh my god.
Yup.
A banger map.
Yeah.
Yo.
I think Yolo suggested this one. For sight readers, watch out for the ending.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal, but definitely just your awkward aim-ish kind of hidden one. Fast aim as well, being 210 BPM. So if you get single tap it, that's great, but I think we'll see some full ultras on this map.
Mhm.
Yeah, this map is pretty much just a hidden one as you expect it to be. Very nice map. Not too many tricks up its sleeve, except for the ending, but we'll get to there.
First 95% of the map is pretty much just this. It's, I think, relatively consistent. Key Eyes, I think, have a little more triples than, like, the verses, but yeah, the ending is, we'll just wait and see, because, I don't really know how to describe it. Just kind of appears,
Just
and
left you
then
with shock.
your combo disappears.
But yeah, pretty simple map.
Just don't lose focus.
True. This is just how focused can you be on this hidden one?
This is actually the longest map in the hidden pool, I'm pretty sure.
God damn.
And it's only
already?
2 minutes
Yeah,
40
it
seconds.
Oh. Oh, this pool's short. This hidden pool's short.
A little bit. I will say this map and Hidden 4, I think, play a little longer than the Drain. Like, they feel longer than they actually are. Just because you have to focus so much to hit some of these, like, non-stop awkward patterns. But at least for me, I had to focus more on, like, reading the bursts rather than reading the awkward aim, because I am bad at tapping.
Shout out my non-tapping friends out there.
Let's go.
It'd be hard tapping, but when in doubt, rapid trigger it out, they say. But yeah,
Very true.
here does come the ending, I think.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Picks up here.
Yeah,
The song is banger, by the way.
indeed it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, and there's the side
Yeah.
break.
Yep. As you
Just
do.
double the slider velocity. And you've got
What are these sliders?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
fast.
These shapes are crazy.
Indeed, that did trip up something on for sure. It's gonna definitely trip up our certain players as well. But into our hidden 2, we wanted to make it
Goodness.
somewhat spicy, like the title says.
I guess I'll talk about this since it's my replay. You know, it's just a standard hidden too. Like, it's got a bit of like flowy patterns. Also some like burst reading here, which you'll see in a bit.
Yeah, the burst overlaps are kind of gross if you're not comfortable on them.
Indeed.
And here it is.
Yeah, this pattern.
This map was also seen in Small Trading 1, I believe. For Grand Finals of the Hidden 2. Very difficult. I don't think the reading players kind of struggle on it.
This took me like 2 tries.
But yeah. I mean, if you're comfortable with this Hidden 2, honestly, it's a go-to pick. I don't think many, even the people who can slightly get by with Hidden 2s will probably definitely struggle on this map more often. So definitely a pick you could go for. It is on the shorter side, being 1 minute and 42 seconds. Compared to what was our last, how long was our drain time for the last Hidden 2? Pretty sure that was a lot longer.
2
Uh,
minutes 50.
Damn. Yeah. So we did cut this Hidden 2 by a minute. I think we were pertaining
It is
to the
balanced
numbers.
out
Yeah.
by No on 6 being extremely long.
Yeah.
True.
Really, the key to being good at hidden two is to like stay patient. Like just listen to the music.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have no approach circle to guide you, so the music's your best friend.
Now, if I see circle, I
And
click
don't go
it.
too fast.
Oonga boonga.
Real and true.
But on to our hidden 3. I know there's some on replay.
Nerd.
This is your hidden flow aim, I assume, right?
Yeah, alt flow aim.
Definitely one of the harder maps for hidden, in my opinion. I think hidden flow aim is definitely
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yes.
If you get lost in the sauce, there's no coming back. One slight miss and you'll miss the next 10 notes. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that pattern is brutal.
Yeah, there's a couple brutal patterns in this map.
Yeah, this map's yeah, the hitting pool is definitely on the short side. This map only being 2 minutes and 5 seconds, but AR is 9.5, so I think not many.
Not too bad.
Yeah, you don't really see this high of an AR for a hidden 3 around these tournaments, but I low-key like higher AR hidden 3s in my opinion. And don't be fooled by the BPM. I don't think this map's too fast, but
Nah, it's like 140-ish.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a bit higher than what's considered the average.
Yeah, this map is very enjoyable to play and watch, as it just never really stops. It just keeps going. So you just gotta be locked in for this one. Maybe ice in your veins if you're holding the FC. Who knows? I believe these 3 players can play hidden pretty well, so this will be exciting to watch if one of those 3 can pick it.
Yeah. Because
Don't spider
it's a
break.
very hard map. Because like spacing between circles vary a lot, and there's also some rhythm to catch. So yeah, I think globally the map is rather like a bit inconsistent in patterns, so it's even harder and very chuggable. So it's only 2 minutes, but it feels longer.
Indeed, indeed. God damn. That's gonna be a joy to watch, just to see being played in match.
It's so much fun to play.
Indeed. But compared to our finals full, we do have actually a hidden 4 and a hard rock
Number
4.
4.
And I
Yeah.
think Will's West felt a little silly with this one. Making it,
You may have thought that you
Yeah.
escaped precision, but you have not.
yeah, welcome to Hard Rock 2, but it's actually not Hard Rock 2 and no approach circles, and it's actually AR 9.3. This map is a bit
Yes, this
silly.
is
Circle size 6.
yes, 6. With some big sliders in the key eyes.
Good news, the song is chill.
Very chill.
But it won't be so chill as the circles might just disappear on you since it's very small, and if you just look away for 1 second, and just be like, where'd they go?
But once again, don't lose focus. Oh yeah, there's also that. That happens multiple times.
Yeah, just a silly map.
It's gonna happen again and again in like the next parts.
Oh,
Oh yeah, another thing to note with this map, it is OD 9.3, which I think is the highest non-hard rock map in the pool
Oh
too.
wow.
oh lord.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that OD ball
My
is very
replays
small.
were like 95, 96%.
Yeah, that's higher than,
why are they so low?
One of the DTs that we'll get into later.
Couple DTs. Actually, all the DTs.
That's brutal, man. So I think, yeah, a couple games could have definitely be the focus for you if you're playing this map. I don't think very high ags will be here, as you can definitely get tripped up by the rhythm change as well.
Yeah. But after a couple of plays, you kind of get comfortable with the rhythms. There's not too much variety, so like once you've played it, you kind of see everything.
Cool.
Except for the final key eye. There's a bit more like raw aim, I think, in the final key eye as compared to the first 2.
Oh, here are the silly sliders. It's almost like a flashback from Hidden 1. But, well, less brutal, I think.
Yeah.
I think it
it's
gets
only
worse from
140
here.
BPM.
Yeah.
Or not, there's just a spinner.
This could low-key be a spin to win at the end here. I think the spinner's long enough for that.
Very true.
But yeah, that is your silly Hidden 4 being a CS6. God damn. But into our Hard Rock pool. This is your Hard Rock 1 being a more of a...
Banger.
Is it? I feel like it's more of an A map than anything.
Banger.
Some awkward aim patterns. Yeah, I mean,
Isn't this like one of the bundled maps?
Potentially. I had it
Like
in
one of the bundled maps
tournament.
that you get when you install the game.
oh really? Damn.
Yeah.
The more you know. Yeah. This is definitely gonna be the aim focus of Hard Rock 1. Map only being 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Not too long.
Yeah, but it never stops.
Yeah,
Like,
it just keeps going.
these patterns are
Yeah.
like the entire map.
Who knew K-Man was a Hard Rock player, am I right? Goddamn. Gotta level up his Hard Rock skills.
Ooh, the goat.
I need to level up my hard rock skills.
Tight shit. Yeah, this map just keeps going. I think after the halfway point, I think many players will probably trip up on the fast sliders after the aim. I think some slider breaks will be seen. Like, these sliders right there.
Mhm.
Some might just try to cheese it and just get punished for that, but overall, it's just the inconsistency. How well you can aim the Hard Rock, and how well can you hold. Just keeps
I
going.
think this is the most pure aim pick, I think, out of this whole pool.
Yeah, seems like it.
I mean, it is a hard rock 1.
Who doesn't love aim Hard Rock ones? Those are the most fun to play.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Even,
I think the lack of tapping in this map, I think, really helps balance out the rest of the hard rock pool.
True.
Because
Yeah, there's quite a bit of
there's,
tapping.
there's some tapping maps, to say the least. Relatively chill ending, despite how difficult some of the. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I think K-Man was a little too chill there. Maybe.
Yeah, he's just a chill guy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely your aim pick for your Hard Rock. And speaking about tapping maps, we do have I think this map is low-key
Yeah.
racist. I don't know though. It's 4 minutes.
100 100s.
It's-
Exactly.
It's 4 minutes of trade time. God damn, replaying this at 2 a.m. was awful. Oh my gosh.
Why are you playing this at 2 a.m.?
Because no one did replays. I was freaking out. I was like, oh god, I gotta get some replays of this.
Sorry.
But yeah, this map is it's just it's brutal. I'm not gonna lie with you. I don't know if it deserves to be in 5.8, but we ball, I guess. This is kind of your little flow aim tapping Hard Rock 2 ish. There is some little small space patterns, but just a long map in general. You just gotta keep up with it. I mean, don't be discouraged if you miss the quarter way in. Honestly, just keep going. Like, goddamn, this map is a pretty hard map, that's for sure. Oh my god, we're only a quarter way in. That was hella long. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I gotta turn on the chat ticks later. Oh my god. Say some wild things. But yeah, as you can see, that little stream burst there pattern. Pretty hard to hit.
I think I saw like one of the most stupid things I've ever seen. I forgot what it was, but like it was like, why was someone saying that?
You know, some people just say the wildest things, but we move on, I guess.
Also saw someone like Slosh now playing Thick of It, like KSI.
Oh god. But yeah, halfway through the map. Yeah, this is where it starts to become a really more burstier map. Yeah, this map is just strenuous. Gotta be locked in for the precision and the tapping of it. Map's just so long. There's a break though, so you can get your grip back, or whether it be just rest your fingers for a bit.
Take a nap.
Yeah, or take a nap too. That is doable. Whether it be like a 10-second nap. Yeah, it is. After the break, it is pretty slow to pick up, so you can get a feel for it again if you kind of get cold very quickly. But these patterns are kind of weird to hit. The rhythm changes. Not interesting. Oh yeah, that's where I trip up, but this map is just so long. We're already reaching the 1,000 combo mark too. And we're only 3/4 into the map left. So I honestly think this map would probably be banned or just never picked if it has to be. So I don't know if you would want to go through a 4-minute CS 6.5 map.
If I were to pick one map to ban, it'd probably be this one.
Yeah, probably for sure.
Spacing.
Yeah, so this map kind of balances out the Hard Rock one a little bit.
Indeed. With the tapping.
But it still has the aim elements, so you have to keep in mind.
Keep that flow aim in mind. But onto our Hard Rock 3. This is our custom
I
for
smell a custom.
Grand Finals.
Dude, this
Oh my
map,
god.
Aru, you
this
can
map
take it.
Smelling a custom.
awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, Harder 3, I'll pick. So in fact, this is the slot in tourneys that I hate the most. So yeah, I tried to cut something to be a bit evil, and I found the perfect song for that. So it's Vocaloid again. I hope you're not tired of Vocaloid. In this song, there's a lot going on because there are verses that are alt focuses. The choruses are, as you see there, a bit mech tech, so a lot of tapping, kick sliders, and a bit of aim. And then there's the part that goes really hard with the kicks, that has some techy sliders. It's also alt. And the circles are not really easy to aim. Then a slower part, but like it's still hard.
This map was a joy to play, honestly, trying to replay and playtest it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
agreed.
really fun to map, to be honest.
Gotta see this map more for Hard Rock 3s. I love these type of Hard Rock 3s. But it's definitely hard to act for sure. God damn.
Yeah. I think it might also be a nightmare for pullers because alt, tech, mech tech, yeah.
Oh, true?
And a bit of a slow part. But then it goes back into the chorus.
That's just so intensive. This song's just a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it for the custom.
Thank you for the
HR3.
custom. That was a bigger custom.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
Good
really
custom.
fun to do.
Well, on to our Hard Rock 4s. Since we're missing kind of the slider tech, we decided to bring it to the Hard Rock 4, a glaive map. I think all glaive maps are like pretty brutal on the tech side. Yeah. Add some Hard Rock on it. I think Hard Rock tech is a pretty fun skill set to play. Faster sliders. Not much to say about it, really. Just your slider tech map for this Hard Rock 4.
True. I will say I think this map is pretty comfortable in terms of like how like the sliders flow. Like it's not like there's really a whole lot of like cross screen kind of jumps to sliders.
Yeah. It also is a pretty short map as well, being 1 minute 46 seconds, so any slider break will matter.
But yeah, this is kind of where the I don't want to say lack of slider aim in No Mod 4, but compared to what you would expect from Grand Final Wars, I think this one was a little lower in terms of slider aim. That's because this map is so slider intensive. I think it allows a bit of balance.
True. But there is also some aim parts in this Hard Rock 4. Don't get tripped up on that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that is your Hard Rock 4. Maybe it might be picked, who knows? Maybe it might be left out, I'm not sure. But that is your Hard Rock pool. And on to our DT1. You'll be shocked. Yes, it is 6 stars, but I think you guys are pretty good to play this DT1. This is AR 10, so it's another AR 10 check. It is 0.1 AR less than the Wonderful Wonder, but just your classic DT1. Not much to say. You got some aim, you got some burst here. It is also 230 BPM, I believe, so just a little bit faster. Hopefully you can tap the burst as well. There is some longer burst in this pattern, like this map. Hopefully you can keep the tapping stamina up as well, your aim. Yeah, not much to say about it. Just maybe farm a top player for your tournaments, who knows?
yeah, the aim's not super big, so I think the emphasis will be a little more on just trying to be consistent on Aki bursts, and then just controlling the nerves throughout the whole map.
Indeed. I don't think there's many breaks on this map. So it's just you just keep going. But yeah, definitely gonna be fun to see how these players will play this DT1. A lot more tapping compared to our previous finals round. So hopefully
I'm gonna need to. Yeah, I need to head out. It's getting pretty late. And I need to wake up early.
Alright, well,
I
goodbye,
can't
Spike.
just like. Yep. Thank you for having me. Good luck, top 3. I'll see you guys somewhere around, maybe.
Definitely.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, it's just us 3, I guess, for now. But yeah. There is a break actually in this map. You can see the scores. Maybe it might be a nerf factor, who knows? Yeah, this map is just consistency. It never lets down. You just gotta keep going. One break might not mean too much to you, even if it's at the start, so hopefully you have the motivation to keep holding combo throughout the map. But yeah, these bursts are pretty brutal to keep the act going. Hopefully your stamina isn't drained by then.
Yeah. I don't think there's that many long ones. It's more just the triple spam kind of stuff.
Yes, indeed. Well, onto our DT2. This is kind of an interesting pick.
Speaking of triple spam,
This is more of a finger control DT2, but it is 270, so there is some speed on it. So you gotta watch out for that. If your fast finger control is not there, I think your act will definitely suffer for sure. Yeah, some double spams, some bursts here and there, but yeah, just gotta focus on your act for this one.
Definitely. So, this does kind of balance out the No Mod 5 being pretty stamina heavy. So, tests the high end speed without necessarily capping the stamina, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Plus, it's a banger.
And it is a banger, so this map's just beautiful. But yeah, I don't think we're that brutal to give you 2 stamina speed maps in the same pool. Reminiscence.
Really not.
Reminiscence about a 60 CT1 when the DT1, DT2 and No Mod 5 were kind of something.
Yes.
Yeah, this map is definitely 270, so don't be shocked if some of these your ag is dropping just a slight bit if you're hitting too late. This map just never lets go.
It's pretty consistent though. So. There's any psycho diff spikes or anything in it, like some of the other maps.
Yeah, which is pretty good for a DT2. I don't think you would want to see a psycho diff on just like on a DT2. That'd be kind of something I wouldn't want to play. Yeah, do keep out for those buzz sliders. I think most DT2, DT3s, buzz sliders are one way that many people break from. That stops them from an FC or just a good score in general. Yeah, that song is just a banger. The map is pretty on the longer side, being 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I think this DT pool is a little longer. Yeah, hopefully your stamina just doesn't die from this 270 just burst altogether. Yeah, just fun map for sure. Hopefully, I'm definitely gonna see this picked by these 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Onto our this is we're gonna spice some racism in here. This is definitely a difficult map. DT3, AR10, 230 BPM, your finger control map of this pool. Oh my god, is it ever difficult?
Yeah.
I mean,
Little callback to 6WC3, I think.
Ooh, that's like 2 years ago.
It was Hidden 3 instead of DT3.
You know, as time moves on, we gotta speed things up, they say. So add the DT on it.
Ooh.
But yeah, this map is very finger control, especially with a higher AR. It just makes it a lot more difficult. I don't know if we're gonna see great axe on this map. I'd be very surprised. I think I sight read this and got 91% FC. Oh my wrist was dying at the end though. Oh my gosh. But as you know, Samyeon, our 5WC GOAT, doing the replay for us here, making it look beautiful and how easy it is.
Yeah, it's this easier.
Yeah, totally. I believe 60 just could do this, like replicate the same act too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just pay the ref to put relaxed on.
If they're, who knows? They could expose themselves for cheating. I don't know. They could be replay editing. Who knows? They might catch you. But yeah, this map is very brutal. You probably don't want to pick a DT2 or a No Mod 5 after or before this map. You definitely need that stamina for sure. That is your DT3.
Just like that. Yep.
Onto our
accuracy crazy.
Somebody was the GOAT, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Onto our DT4. This is what is that name? But as replay by Featherfall.
The replay name.
A little silliness. I think this is a old style map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your gimmick for DT4, being in the old style map.
Mhm.
Sounds like a
Yeah, I
banger.
think it's kind of similar to last round's DT4, except a little harder.
Yeah, especially the spacing, to be
Mhm.
honest.
Yeah, the spacing is kind of random, which, I mean,
Yeah.
kind of expected in old style maps.
Also, the rhythm is quite hard as well, and since the approach rate is pretty low, it can trick people.
I see. This map is pretty silly. Especially the song as well. But I'm interested to see how these players will fare on this map. Yeah, this is definitely would be a map I'd mulled on, just trying to play it. But Featherfall making it look easy, just holding the FC still. God,
Yeah. It's so easy to miss on like nothing.
just one of those shit miss maps. Unfortunate. This map is pretty short, being 2 minutes 11 seconds. Yeah, these. I think we see some slider breaks on these slider spams patterns. Yeah, that's your DT4 being the gimmick map. Hopefully, if you're a gimmick player, this might be a pick for you, or it might just get banned out. Who knows? But that is our DT pool, and onto our TB. It is a Chameleon TB. You can't go wrong with this,
Yeah.
right? Come on now. This is another replay by Featherfall. Very good. Just this is what 4 or 5 WC players can do, man. They're just skilled with it. I'm pretty sure the song was used in Oster Rewinds for a bit, no?
Probably.
Because I do remember the intro of the song being in some of those videos, but this is more of a mech tech map, in my opinion, being 200 BPM. There's some quite speedier bursts, and definitely the tech section parts are pretty hard to hit. So if we do ever see a TV between these 3 players, I think this will probably be a very hype TV to watch.
Mhm.
But yeah.
There's so many different skill sets in this map.
Yeah. It's honestly just very fun to play, even if you're not in a tournament. It's just... Oh man. I hope it gets ranked one day, but I don't... Who knows?
I love how these slow beginnings grow the hype like a lot,
Yeah,
especially on a banger song like this one.
indeed. Yeah, here comes the... Just some slide you see in some tapping areas, but... Hopefully you don't finger lock in that pattern, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes it. Just picks up right now. So, just a brutal map.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're honestly if you love playing tech, I think SCV will be very fun for you. It's just a fun map overall. You didn't even reach the halfway point, and you'd get a 1K combo. God damn. Yeah, that break's probably gonna be more brutal, because you can just see the score lead you have or you don't have.
Those bursts with sliders.
Yeah, it's
They're
brutal.
yeah.
I definitely see a lot of people slider break on that. Like, oh my gosh.
For sure.
Just never lets up here. Give a man a break. Jeez. Yeah, halfway. There's another break here. It's just. Oh, I hate seeing breaks in TVs. It's such a nerf factor for people. Or it could just be detrimental. It's like, oh god, I'm losing this badly, and then it's like, it's never over though. You still have like almost halfway of a map to go. So I really do hope to see this TVP played out in a grand final setting. I'd be very hyped to watch.
For sure. I think this is a moment where your nerves are like totally chaotic.
It's like at the peak. Like I either win this, I win the tournament, or I just go home as a second place player.
Exactly.
TVs are just where players really do shine. It just really shows how much practice they put in. Really, just a banger. Always a banger for a TV. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this TV is very, very big on combo. But low-key pro tip, if you're playing this TV, I'd honestly turn off your combo for your skin, just to not have that thing at the bottom left to give you up nerves. Last map is just brutal. But this is the grand finals pool, so the TP will always have to be brutal. And Featherfall did find a slider break there, but it's still an impressive score, especially on this type of TV. Yeah, this is your grand finals pool. Some maps are quite long, some maps are quite short, but I do hope for those 3 players that are playing it, will have fun on it, and for people who are watching them play, will enjoy it. I do pray that the matches are very close. Yeah, that is your grand finals pool. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Willsbass, Spike, and Aru for help commentate with me. Thank you, poolers, for pooling. Thank you, Aru, for making it custom for us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
it's a long tournament. Lots of pools to be done. There's a lot by the staff that I quite appreciate a lot. So I'm very grateful to see the 6DCT tournament continuing. But that is it for us. I think they'll be beyond the bracket Wednesday, but who knows? We'll see you there, and we'll see you when the matches happen. Hopefully they become hype. And until next time, really. Bye-bye.
Bye.